Another battle breakdown, Focus vs. Lamin in Hip Hop Session 2011. Focus. Hey, welcome to the Knowledge Drop. This is Focus of the Flow Mo crew, BBoyDojo.com and Cypher Studio. Today we take you back to the Hip Hop Session days. Hip Hop Session is one of my all-time favorite jams in France, alongside with Just for Rockers, of course. And when I say jams, I mean that word in every single meaning of that word. Ill after parties, dope cyphers in the event, especially in the early years of Hip Hop Session. That's really what an ill jam weekend is really about. Ill cyphers and dope after parties. And the battles, the competition comes second. But there is a time and place for competition, of course, that's important. So, the first competition I went to in Hip Hop Session, 2006 I believe, I managed to win the solo battles against Menno in the final. And real quick, 5 years later, I was back to defend my title in the solo battle. We battled in crew battles a bunch of times, but solo battles took me 5 years to return to defend the title. I battled my way all the way from the top 16 all the way to the semis where I met B-Boy Lamin. A quick word about Lamin first. I had been seeing him on tapes for years before I started to see him on travels, but we never battled before this day. I remember a VHS tape with a single battle, Family vs. Rock Force, from 1999. This was the first edition of the IBE, I believe. And the battle was so hype and so iconic that they decided to make a whole VHS tape just out of this one battle and nothing else. And once I saw it, to me Lamin's flow just stood out from everybody else in the whole battle. On the family side, you had Laos with the originality. You had Salah with the battle tactics. But Lamin, his flow was just straight nasty. The wide stance in the front and the whip, the flow of the footwork, simply just a great example about the French touch and the French finesse. I remember just rewinding back and forth and trying to analyze Lamin's flow and trying to understand it. Fast forward to 2011, going against somebody you've been following for years, there's something special about that. There's a special energy when you battle somebody that you respect. If we had already battled in the 90s, I probably would not have done that great, to be honest. But fast forward to 2011, I had enough battles under my belt so that I could turn that excitement of battling people you respect into fire. Once you lose enough competitions or battles, your inner voice, the voice that often holds you back in the early years, starts to change. Starts to transform from I'm not gonna be able to I'm not gonna be able to lose this battle. And that way, you start to enjoy the excitement. You start to understand that it takes a certain level of being uncomfortable in order to achieve bigger things. So in this battle, you see me smiling, man. Battling another person out of respect instead of rivalry and enjoying the process. It's a beautiful feeling. The semi-final battle was 3 rounds. Judges were Powan, Lilu, Storm, Jaromski and Laos. And it was a tie. So one more round. And even though I was tired from the battles from the earlier days, dancing the whole day, the inner voice starts to speak louder. Starts to go, give it all you got for this one round. There's only one round left. Go all out, not hold it back. And after the final is 1, 2, 3. And I won. Damn, that felt good. I moved on to the final to battle Abdel, and I got my second title of Hip Hop Session that day. Shout out to Lamin. Don't ever stop, man. Keep up with the French flow. Everybody else, thank you for tuning in. Head out to BBoyDojo.com right now, link in bio, and join my free footwork workshop. Peace.